Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. And we'll go all the way along over here, and that's as far out that way as I can go for a minute. So then I'll drop down here, just back in range, and I will drop those two in. So I've got a few of my own things I've gone and put out. I've gone and put out one of the roboports, and we've got some power up onto that one. And now all I need to do is wait for more landfill. But there is an easy way to do that, because I'm going to be needing quite a bit of landfill now. All you need to do is drop one of them down, and then I put a logistics request for landfill for 4,800. I'll go for 4,000. So there, I've got 4,000 landfill requested there. And all we got to do is wait for a minute or two for some of it to turn up, and then I can start filling out this bit. Maybe I shouldn't have requested all of that to start. No, it's fine. I don't regret that. That was the right move to go and put all of that up there as well. I've got lots of different things that we need to do. We need to keep everything all flowing. You know, I'm thinking that maybe, rather than having a train track running through here, we could just put another robot highway. If I was to just put one of those all the way down here and across and run that in a straight line all the way over to there, we could have that going on. Yes, admittedly, the robots would go from there and then they would go in a straight line over to that bit. So they would sort of start to go up, but then they would still be able to come down and recharge on the highway, and then they would come over to here, and I've mostly got the rest of this all covered anyway. We've got highway there, and we've got this bit coming over this side, so that bit's mostly covered. So I'd only need to do a line here and a line along here. And maybe if I was to do a line out from this bit, just extend that out a little bit, that would work as well. I'm not quite sure, but I'm sort of thinking that might be a better way of doing it. That might be the way forward. Now, at the moment, I've got those two there we're still waiting on. They haven't been delivered yet for some strange reason. I'm not quite sure why. I must have a robot going somewhere. Oh, I bet I know why. I bet he's gone and picked it up from a chest all the way over there to deliver it. And see, this is the problem. I don't have plans at the moment to bring this down. So maybe I ought to get rid of the chests there and just leave the chests up there, because we're extending up that way quite a ways. That's kind of our big thing at the moment. That's a tough call to make. Let's have a look. See, I've got that lot right there. We've got a load of chests here. So I've got all of the materials and stuff in there. And that will be all the materials that we would kind of need. But then I've got these. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave them go. And they're going to keep going. So yes, it does sometimes mean that things will extend out and go in weird patterns that we don't really want them to. But I think overall it's going to be alright. Now, what I also want to do, I've got a robot highway-ish over there. And I've got one here. But this is my main highway over here. So I want to use that bit. I'm going to go copy once again. And we're going to copy out those, because I want to use that bit and I want to extend it out over this way. So we're going to go like that to start with. I've got those 4, which means that these can be lifted. I will remove those power lines there. Like that. And then, well, actually most of them, when that one's covering it, that one's covering it. So those are all being covered, and then deconstruct that one and that one and that one. Right. Now, if I'm going to do it like that, I could bring them all the way over to here. So I'll do that. I'll do that first, actually. I'm just going to go like that. I'm going to deconstruct everything all along this line. The whole thing, all the way along. I'm going to remove them. And then we'll be able to go and put them back in a minute. So we've got a proper line all the way through. Then I can go to paste. And I can go back onto there. Like that. Ooh. Oh, that's... Look, I got one of those right there. And that's what's causing that little problem where it's not quite letting me put everything. You know, that's fine. That doesn't really matter. We can still drop that down there. So I can put that one down like that, and I will go all the way along here, putting these in, and then I'll go back and I will get the blueprint that I've got for the power. So put that one into there. Put that one over to there. Is that going to be far enough? I would say that's probably far. You know, I'm going to go over a little bit further. I will just get rid of this bit. So I'll go out and remove those as well. And then I'll go back to paste. And I'll put that to there. And I'll take that one out to that side. So that's as far as I need to go. I don't need to go any further than that. And I've got a load of requests for stuff to be put down. I've got a load of robots that will be on their way right now to go and put all of that in place. And then I want the robot power. Ooh. Problem with that one is it doesn't fit. That conveyor belt there is right in the way. So we're going to have to do something about that. What am I going to do about that? Right, I've got an idea. We'll do that. Well, I'm going to try and do this using the map. I'm going to try and do it like this. So I'm going to bring you over to there. And then I'm going to... No, I'm not. I'm going to bring you back a little bit further. I'm going to bring you over to there. That's the ideal spot to drop it right there. Like that. And then that one will drop there like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. So I've got that bit down there, and I want to go immediately opposite that. So I go back that way. Express transport belt is in the way. So I've actually got to deconstruct 3 on each one in order to make this work. So I'll do 3 there, and then that's going to be 3 there, and then it's going to be 3 there as well. So those there go in like that. Then I can take these and put them. They don't automatically turn around when you're using ghost prints. And then I put that one down there like that. That one there like that. That one, and that one as well. Right, so there's those in place. Then I can go back and I can get that blueprint again. And I can do that right there. And that is going to drop everything in place. Perfect, excellent. Right, that's everything dropped in place perfectly. I can't put a RoboPort right there, but that's fine. That's not going to cause us any great hardships. And let's just double check the paste bit. If I put that on there, yes, that is lined up perfectly. That is exactly where it should be. Right. Now, all I'm waiting on is the construction robots to come back round and do that. And I got 17,000 construction robots available, so they shouldn't have too much trouble coming through and doing it. Do I have any... Do I have enough of the... I've got 500 RoboPorts, so I've got enough RoboPorts to be able to do it. That won't be a problem. They're slowly bringing everything in and they're placing them down. So all I need to do now is just go along and finish doing my work with this one. There. So I can extend this one out all the way along. And then these RoboPorts, which are very quickly being placed down, will have all required power. Keep everything running. And that one there. Okay. Absolutely spot on perfect. We've got everything all the way along, all set up and ready to roll. As soon as that's done, that'll be absolutely brilliant. So next up, what I want to do is I want to go over here. Now, that one is already getting a load of landfill going into it. The downside to that is that the construction robots are going to come over here and grab the landfill to take all the way over to the other side, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. That one, we don't want that there. That's just going to end up causing us problems. So what I'm going to do is I will take this one and I'm going to keep it the same size that I had before. And I'm just going to run in a straight line all the way over here as far as I can. Yeah, that's it. That's as far as I can get. And then I will go back to this one, and we will go there like that. Put those down. I can't put another one out. I don't have enough room for another one. So I drop them in. They'll go there, and then I'm just going to wait on a couple of robots just to put that bit down. I could do with a little bit more room to do that, but I'll do that afterwards. I'll fill out the rest of it afterwards. We want to keep working on the whole RoboPort thing. So what I'm going to come up here. I've got room to put the RoboPorts down the side. Well, actually, I don't even need to worry about that. I'm going to put them over here, and then come over there, and then run down that way. I think that's what we'll do. And also, by doing it like that, I can have just the robots running through and doing everything. And I've got 20,000. We got 50,000 robots right now running. So 50,000 robots is pretty good. I don't think we need to worry too much about robots, or lack thereof. I think that's going to... It's just going to work out just fine as it is. Maybe I ought to run that one down there. You know, I'm not sure about this. Not 100% sure where I want these RoboPorts to go. I think we will put them down over here for now. So let's go onto there and remove those. And then I will go to this one so that I'm only removing the electric poles. Like that. And remove those electric poles. And that one. That's removed all of those. I'll go back and I will put more electric poles back in a little bit, but I'm not going to just yet. So then I want to go to paste, and that is where I want to put those, I think. That's actually going to line up perfectly with that line of them down there, and that's an official line, which is excellent. That's what we want. We want to keep the official lines going. So you get to that point and put everything in. And then from there, I want to go to here like this. And shift click that lot into there. And then that one doesn't have any room. So I need to go and put some landfill down over here. That's my next bit. Okay, you can bring me your little bit. They're running over. They've got landfill there for me. So we're going to go into here. And we're going to take this landfill and I'm going to go like this. There. I'm going to fill all of that in with landfill there. And I've only got 80 odd. I don't quite have enough to fill all of that bit in. I'd like to. They are coming in with plenty of it. Like, they are bringing me in a fair bit. We were obviously getting some more coming back, which is good. And there we go. I've used up the last of it, at least for a minute. Let's go and take a look at the stone situation over here. So we've got stone coming out of those. And I've got more stone over there. So they are flooding the stone down through. I think what we are going to need is to put more RoboPorts in here. We're going to want to extend that bit out and drop it down so that we've got more RoboPorts, more RoboPort coverage on all of this down here. That's something that we're going to need to work on soon, quite possibly. Don't worry about it for a minute. Right, that should be enough to finish that. That is enough to finish that bit. Excellent. Okay, so while I stand there and I wait for more RoboPorts to come along, for more landfill to come along, I'm going to take this and I'm going to start working on this bit. So that one right there, I'm going to put that one down. And then these are right up against the belt on that side, which is going to make life a little bit difficult. So what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to take substations. I'm going to use those to fasten this bit together. I'm going to go like that. There. So I will put a few substations in here, and then I'll put another one in over there. Like that. That should be all we need. And I'll put that one right there, and that will extend out all power coverage all the way across. Then I can go back to my paste and drop that in there, and that should also be... Oops. There. That should also be... Yes, I got just enough room to be able to drop that down there. Let's bring that down a little bit. A couple more. There we go. I'll drop that one onto there. So this one... Is that one in the right place? I know I've got to get rid of these. They got to go. So I'll get rid of them all the way down here for a minute. Yes, it does mean that those are suddenly going to be without power for a little bit, but that's only going to be a temporary blip. And then we will go back to paste, and that one's in the wrong spot, so that one's got to go as well. Get rid of that. Okay, there's a load of robots. We'll have to do something about getting all those robots back in a little while. I'm not going to do that just yet. All I'm going to do for a minute is paste these out. Ah, that one there is in the right place. That one's already loaded up in the right spot. And then come down here. That one's got to go. Deconstruct that one. And then go paste again. Like this. All the way down to there. And the next one was also in the right spot. And then we'll take it out along there. We'll do that bit in a minute. Now that I've got this bit all done here, I then want to go into that one and run the power cable all the way down through. Make sure that one's all in place and lined up properly. There we go. And one more bit there. That should be enough. Yeah, we'll stop right there. Okay, that comes down here and joins in, and then it goes out over there, and that's all running. That's just extra little bits of land at the moment. Okay, that's pretty good going at the moment. So now we can run down here, and I'm going to take one of those, and I'm going to put that there, just so that we make sure that that will all be joined in properly. And then we can run down here and make sure the rest of this is joined in properly. I might have to change some of that around so that I've got a proper dual lane robot highway all the way through. But right now I don't really care about that. All I want to do is extend this out a little bit further over to here. And I've got 150 odd left. So I don't have a huge amount. I'll bring that out there and fill in some. And now I've run out. Right. We're going to need to sort of patch in around all of that just to get the rest of it done. But that's going to be fine. That's going to work just fine. And I'll bring you over to there. Put that one on. And then I'm going to bring you out over this way. And I'm going to drop another one down there, like that. And fill all of that in. My robots will come along and just bring back all of the rest of that. And then I'm going to be waiting on some construction robots to bring down the rest of it. They shouldn't take too long. And then I've got more stone that has been opened up. And that is... yeah, I've still got 25,000 robots available. Is this here? They're taking a while to bring these over and deliver them. Strangely, I suddenly had that change over as a request. And here I've got some... oh, it's because I've got this. Look, this is dead zones. So because I got dead zones here, it's kind of changed the requests. That's what's happened. Here come the construction robots bringing stuff down, but it has changed things around a little bit. Now, I do have those 42 on me, which we will just get rid of a second. And as the robots bring these down, then they'll keep expanding things out. So, I Oh, there is one thing I want to do. I want to go up here. Keep an eye out for trains. And then I want to go all the way back up to our main base. All the way up. Right the way up here. Through that bit there. And then I want to go to where I'm making roboports over here. Now, have a look in there. I've only got 2. This one is set on 500. I want to increase that number so that I've got more over in storage. Because what I've got is I've got some robots coming over here. Roboports and being brought into there. 20 being delivered over that side. And then I got 20 more being delivered down over here in that one. Filters 20. So that demand for 20 of them all the way over there is not an ideal situation, I don't think. But I've also got the materials now that I'm able to cope with having more of these. I got 160 in that one. Let's go like this, shall we? Right, yeah. See, I got loads of them in that one. Loads in that one. Several in that one. I don't think we need to keep the setting on it at all, but maybe we should have a constant number, I suppose. So I'm thinking I'm going to set that constant number to 2,000. Definitely not going to want any more than that, but 2,000 I think would be a good number. So I'll set it on there and spread that one out like that. So that's now running 2,000. Power at the moment is short. We've got a shortage of power, but it's coming back online, so that's okay. And looking into me, I've got landfill being brought over to me. Still, that's good. Right, let's go back over this way onto that bit. There, I can see these little clusters of landfill approaching me. Run all the way down here. All the way down further still. Down here. Avoid trains. Down here. Right. Let's go to the map mode. And here we go. We've got plenty of stuff coming down through. That's all now fixed. So I should have deliveries being made down there pretty quick as well. As well as over here, I should be getting some deliveries made fairly soon. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go up here, because I got more robots waiting to get over there. They're possibly... Are they sticking on here? Is this too much for them to get... That shouldn't be too much for them to get across there. It should be fine. We've definitely got robots stuck somewhere that aren't coming over to get these bits over here. Quite sure why, but anyway. Let's not worry about it too much. What I do want to do is drop that in. And I want to bring that out over this way and drop in another one. Like that. And then I want to drop in one more right there, like that. So there's the robots. They're waiting on other robots to turn up and fill that bit in. And then I got this bit down here where we will start expanding out as well. I'm really hoping that I don't have robots getting stuck out here over the edge somewhere. And I don't think I do. And I will start... I'm also, because I have... At the moment, we're going to be going out this way. But I do think maybe we should start filling in some of this a bit more. And making more use of it. I need to make use of a load of the space up here anyway. So I kind of got a number of different things that I want to do, that I need to do, in order to be able to make sure that everything stays running smoothly. 15,000 logistics robots, 14,000... Wait a minute, what's going on? Why have I got so many suddenly running out? Sometimes if you've got like all your robots suddenly start getting used up, it's an indication that storage is filling up. It's not really happening at the moment. I've got plenty of room in storage. I got room there for a new round of storage later as well. So that's not much of an issue right now. That doesn't seem to be a problem. So it's not a storage problem. I do have a lot of stone being brought down here, and it looks like we're struggling to actually feed everything. But what I can do is I can double up that line, drop that down, and then put more in underneath, put more of those in, and sort of extend that further down. That will work out quite nicely. Don't worry about that. Right. Those have been brought in. Well, most of them have been brought in. So we'll work on this bit. So I'm going to go back to my paste bit. Now, that's kind of where I'm going to want it. Running along there. If I go up there, I haven't got enough landfill on the top. So if I want a double line of these all the way along, they got to go from here. Right? They got to go like that, which means that that railway is in exactly the wrong spot, or I need to take it further up. Fortunately, those are in the right place. I just need to go a little bit further up, and then... Alright, we'll do it like that. I will go a little bit further up, and then I can have a double line of roboports all the way along to fill everything in. And that will all be tickety-boo and wonderful. So I will take that, and if I do a double line like that, is that going to be enough? Let's get rid of these. Over to there, like that. Extend out and remove everything. And then I want to go to paste. Drop that down right there. So that one needs to go. Then I can go back to paste. Yep, that's perfect. So that one can drop down, which means that you are in the wrong place. I can easily move that one. I can drop that down just a little bit. There. Then I can go back to my paste again. There, that's spot on. Beautiful. That is spot on beautiful, just like that. Right, that's great. That's absolutely great. That fits. And then you're going to need to go. But that one's going to be in the wrong spot. And also, I'm not going to be able to put down my power lines. I need to go a little bit more with the landfill. So I'm going to take that one there, and that's got to go up one more. I got to go like this. So I'm going to bring that along as much as I can. I got to get rid of all of the... Right, that's as far as I can go at the minute. I got to move those. I got to actually drop all of those a little bit further down. So I'm going to start working on that as well. They've got to come out and drop down. So we'll start moving these. You know what? To make this a little bit easier, I'm going to make one. I'm just going to manufacture one, because that way I can hold on to it. And I can simply drop it down a bit. I can lift it. And I can dump it down like that. I don't have to keep going into my bag or going onto the hotbar or anything of the sort. I can simply do that. Then we will go... You know what? I'm just going to do this in the map mode for a minute. I'm going to switch over like that. And we go in. And then I go... Oops. I go to paste. Oh, no. Next thing I need to do is run along here like this and remove all of those. My own robots will take out a few of them, and then I will go paste like this. Yeah, you're going to fit. And then you are not. So that one's got to deconstruct. And then I can go back to paste. Put these all the way along like this. You got to come out. And then go back to doing that again. Over to there. Right, we'll get that far. Now I need to wait until I've got more landfill on me. Those are going to take a minute. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.